So I recently realized that I went on vacation a couple weeks ago and just forgot to tell any stories about that. So today you're going to be hearing a few stories about how I went on a cruise. Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about a few stories that I have from when I went on a cruise. So yeah, it was a really cool experience. It was down. We went to a few islands. And yeah, it was a really cool experience. And so the first thing I want to talk about is when we got on board. So we got right on board, and first thing you see is you walk out on deck and you see the pool. Of course, we weren't going to go to the pool. I don't think it was even open right when we got there. But yeah, so we went straight to get some lunch. Well, after we went and did all the stuff, because there's a few stuff you have to get to when you get there. So we got a bit of lunch after a while. The food there was great, and this is actually where our first story comes in. See, they needed to make sure everyone was safe, so instead of like telling everybody the safety instructions, they had us watch these videos in our rooms. And one of the things it was talking about, it was like if there's like an emergency where you need to evacuate the boat, you need to go to this specific area, and you need to get to the life rafts. And I remember and it goes, don't worry, these life rafts, they're supposed to be unsinkable. It said like, even when filled with water, they're supposed to be unsinkable. And I'm hearing this, I'm listening to every word of this, because I don't want anything to happen. So I hear this and I'm like, unsinkable, I've heard that one before. So yeah, that did not help. I mean, I guess I wasn't really stressed. I'd been on a cruise before, but like, that was not helpful. So the second thing was actually a bit later. See, that there was a pool there. I think I've already mentioned this, and the pool is really nice. But this is the last day, so of course there's going to be a lot of people in the pool. And this kid, he comes up to me and he starts talking to me and he goes, I know how to act like I'm like fainting or something. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, because I'm not going to just be mean to this random stranger. But this kid, and I'm not even joking, he does this and then he's like, and then he lays back, like on his back in the water. And he like folds his arms across his chest like he's in a coffin, and then bro literally starts screaming, and like, I'm not even sure if bro is talking in a normal language, but he starts screaming in a language I've never heard before. It was like that was when I decided it's probably time to get out of the pool. So yeah, I got out of pool and got lunch. That brings me on to my next point. The food there. The food was really good there. Especially dinner. I did have to dress up one of the nights, but like, whatever. But on one of the last nights, I went on the cruise with some family, and like my 1-year-old cousin, he was spreading the food. He was like, He was eating his food, but he was like spreading it and like making a mess all over the ground. And I was like, okay, I'm the person sitting by the child, I have to stop him. So I do this, and it's like, I put my arm on his arm so he can't like move his arms back and forth and throw more onto the ground. I do this, and then he just gives me the I can't believe you just told me no look for like 10 seconds, bro. He was like, I'm not even joking, bro. It was the funniest thing ever. At least I thought so, until he just started bawling his eyes out, and everybody at the table was like, what did you do? Yeah, so so one of my favorite parts, like I said, of this was the food. You could literally just go, and I could just grab a burger whenever I wanted, and there was nothing stopping me. Oh yeah, so oh my gosh, this is a funny story. my group, some people in our group, we had like unlimited ice cream. So they were like, hey, you want to see who can eat the most ice cream over the course of the week? So we did that. And of course, me being me, I won. And well, I ate quite a bit of ice cream. It was not much of a competition. I ate 20 cones over the course of 4 days. I'm gonna do some quick math. 20 is a bigger number than 4, which means I ate 5 ice cream cones a day. And what doesn't even compare to that is how many Mountain Dews I had on this vacation. See, we had the unlimited drink package, so it's like, of course I'm going to have way too much food. So we do this, and I end up having, I think we got the total for our, like the bill for it, well, not the bill, but it just like kept track of how many you had, and we got this back, and it was like, it was like 36 or something. It was something crazy, and that's a lot of Mountain Dew. To put into perspective, like 1 can of Mountain Dew is half of the sugar you should have for the entire day. It might be the entire sugar you can have for one day. I don't completely remember, but like, it's a lot of Mountain Dews. If I'm mathing real quick there, that means on average, let me math real quick. I drank 9 Mountain Dews a day. That is an unhealthy amount of Mountain Dew. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That is not a good amount of Mountain Dew to drink. But yeah, the food was really great there. On the fanciest night, I literally had 2 burgers just because I couldn't. I just wanted burgers. There were a few other options, but yeah. I think that's really all I have to talk about. Oh wait, I have one more story. So, on the first day, they were doing like a sail away party, and I'm like, I feel kind of bad. I feel like, I guess I was thinking like, I don't think that many people, because there are these like employees there, and they're dancing, and I'm like, oh, they're just gonna be standing there dancing for the next 30 minutes by themselves, and so I was thinking that, and then 30 seconds later, I was proven wrong. There were probably about 200 people on the main deck doing the electric slide, so yeah, I thought that was a pretty interesting thing. Now, I think that's where we're going to end it, but if you do actually care about my channel, please don't leave. So, I know I've been, like, making a lot of commentary videos recently. I haven't had a lot of time to make real videos, but there will be some soon. Trust me. Please don't leave.